So I'm going to start today's video a bit different. Today I'm feeling a bit different. I'm feeling myself today. And let me tell you why.
If I get a man like me, they get substance, they get quality.
We have done it, people. I'm over the moon. I'm overwhelmed. We have hit the almighty 1,000 subscribers plus on the Boss Music Academy channel. So I'd like to start by saying thank you for your support, your likes, your subscriptions. And let's get into today's episode. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Boss Music Academy. Today we're diving into the psychology of sales. Whether you're selling a product, a service, or even an idea, knowing what drives somebody to buy makes all the difference. Stay tuned for more tips in this episode. Okay, let's go. So to start the episode, we have to take a deep dive into what sales psychology actually is. Understanding what sales psychology is can help you generate revenue for your business because it's about understanding human beings on a psychological level. Sales psychology allows you to deliver the customized solutions to people's problems by understanding what the problems are from the very beginning. Sales psychology is about understanding the customer's mind. It's about empathy and connection and not manipulation. Once you actually learn how to deal with customers on that psychological level and overcome any hurdles that they may throw at you, you are on the right path to making countless amounts of sales. Now, this episode resonates really deeply with me because those of you might not know this, but I actually come from a background of studying psychology. I'm actually proud that I can use the expertise I learned at university and actually apply it to the world of sales today.
I'm proud of you, you know that.
Now, we all know that nobody likes to feel sold to. It feels a bit sleazy. It doesn't feel quite right when somebody calls your phone, for example, and says, "Hello there, I'm here to sell you this." Most people get their backs up against the wall and you're not going to resonate the response that they're looking to get. Most of the time, people end up just hanging up the phones. I want to really discuss the fact that people like to feel connected with. People like to feel communicated with. They like to have people listen to their problems and show the empathy. So it's about approaching certain conversations in sales in the right manner and using the right process. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to break down my steps and keep it as simple as I possibly can and as quick and as brief as I possibly can. So when I'm approaching a client to address a matter of sales or pitch a service or offer them some sort of product, I make sure I follow the principle of always asking open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are literally the drivers of every conversation. Once you actually get yourself in a conversation where it literally is strictly yes and no answers or responses from the person, that conversation dies instantaneously. You want to ask questions like, how long have you been having this issue for? These sorts of questions incite a more in-depth response from an individual because they can't just say yes, no. They would have to answer with how long it's taken. Okay, I've had this issue for a month, this issue for 6 months, a year. It's been happening all my life. And that allows you to open up the floor for them to expand. Okay, sure, you've had this issue for a month. So tell me more about the problem. Why is there this problem? Let's take the roles reversed now, guys. And as I said, this video is going to be a lot more raw than normally. But let's reenact this in a different way. Do you have an issue? No. Do you need my help? No. Now flip it to the way that I use. How can I help you? Where do you need the help? Why is there this issue in the first place? Once you start using and adapting open-ended questions into your approach, trust me, that's the way you get to the root cause of the problem, and then you use the sales techniques to find the solution and give them the solution. The next concept is what I call the Jamzy triangle. It's 3 simple steps. Listen, understand, respond. I'm going to repeat that again. You listen, you understand, and you respond. In sales, I always find that if you're the person doing the majority of the talking, you're not going to get the answers that you're really looking for because you're the one making more of the noise. To be in a position of power, to understand the situation you're in and be able to adapt and sell, you need to have the other person who you're selling to be the one who's pretty much taking over the conversation, and you're literally just listening and finding ways in everything they say, routes in which you can help them, and routes in which you can then subtly promote your product as a solution to their issues. Now, the human psychology is a very complex mechanism that breaks down in so many layers, way too many to discuss in a short video. But one way in which we can really build trust and actually build rapport with individuals is by reciprocating their behaviors, their emotions, and their mannerisms. So, on a sort of deeper underground level, when you approach conversations with individuals, we in psychology use the term mirroring. Now, to break down mirroring as simply as I can, that's pretty much you looking at the person in front of you and actually using that person as your reflection. For example, if somebody comes into a conversation very abrupt, you'd mirror the abrupt sort of tone in the conversation and actually keep the same energy that they project towards yourself. Same way, mirroring works two ways. If I approach a conversation very dull, very boring, very monotone, and I have no energy, the person picks up on that and they will also mirror my energy on that psychological basis. And they probably wouldn't really be that interested. Whereas if you approach somebody with high energy, high vocals, very happy, hey, how you doing? I'm excited to tell you about this. The energy that they pick up on is a lot more happier, and the mirroring works both ways. So always make sure when you're taking conversations with anybody, even outside of a sales deal, make sure that you focus on matching the energies. The next concept I'm going to discuss breaks down into two parts. The first part is urgency and scarcity, and the second part is social proof. So people are innate to buy from people they trust. It's something that triggers in us evolutionarily. You're more likely to buy from a friend because you know your friend. Similarly, when you go online, you're more likely to buy a product that has many positive reviews over a product that has 0 reviews. This is social proof at work. People like to see a product has worked for others, and you're more likely to get others to commit to your product if they know that your product is successful and has a track record of being successful. So make sure that you always get reviews on your product. Make sure you have testimonials about your product, because it creates social proof, which human beings are innate to liking, innate to viewing. And this is one of the major psychological points which helps drive sales. Now, these are just some quick tips to just briefly touch on sales psychology. But one thing to take away from this video is that sales and psychology work synonymously. It's about connection, empathy, listening, understanding, responding, and lastly, which we're going to discuss in another video, objection handling. Also, guys, amazing news for the Boss Moves Academy. I've finally taken on my first one-to-one client to mentor. I started recently offering lifestyle coaching, financial coaching, business coaching courses, and they will be available online soon. But for now, I'm looking to take 5 individuals in total to mentor, and I've already had my first client. So I'm very excited and over the moon. If you are interested in potentially taking part in any lifestyle coaching tips, starting a business, building a business, want any advice or techniques that I use on a deeper level to help you take yourself from 0 to hero, from broke to rich, from unsuccessful to successful, make sure you hit us up in the emails or contact the Boss Moves Academy page on social media like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, the whole lot. But we're taking on people, and we're excited to hopefully change more people's lives. Like my life has been changed. I'm sure the first client's life will be changed really soon. We're going to document the journey. Thank you guys for watching this episode. As always, this has been Aaron from Boss Moves Academy. Empower your hustle, master your future. But wait. Don't go anywhere yet. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We've just done the 1K subscribers. I want to see 2K by the next time we speak. Let's get it, people. Boss Moves to the world. Thank you again.